Okay guys, so today I'm going to be showing you really quickly, I'll probably do a more in-depth video about this sometime in the future, how to properly propagate mango trees. So I've grown 3 mango trees now. This would be my third. The first one got pretty big, but then I kind of stopped caring for it because I don't know. I'm not sure, but it was definitely my fault that it ended up dying, and I'm really hoping that this one does have shoot. But here's what you do. So a mango, you might be looking at this and you're like, that doesn't look like a mango seed. Well, the middle of a mango, there's this flat-ish piece, basically, and that is the mango seed. So what you're going to want to do with that is you take a butter knife and you follow around the edge, and I think there's an area like either here or here that you can try to get that in and wedge it, and then you stick your finger in there or something and then pull it apart. Once you pull it apart, there will be the seed inside, and the outside layer is just it makes it propagation take longer, but it makes sure the things won't be able to get into the seed and that the seed will be able to grow. So since you don't have to worry about anything getting into the seed, then you can go ahead and pull that right off. Then what you want to do is you have the seed, and you're going to want to take it and wrap it in wet paper towel and then put it in a plastic bag, as you see, like this. And then you just take that and you let it sit in a dark area for a while, like a long time. Like I'm gonna say a couple months. Let me think how long I've had this one sitting. It's been since I believe January 24th, and I'm just unraveling it. Like January 22nd, and I'm just unraveling it now, and it's September 1st, I believe, today. So, a couple months, probably. And here you have a mango. So I believe these either are roots or they are the tree coming out. But whatever it is, I'm going to be planting these on top because I'm not sure what they are, and even if they are the roots, then that probably means that the tree part is going to come up right here as well. So here I have one that's a little bit further along, and that's actually, I put them both in the bag at the same date, and these are in my crested geckos enclosure, and this is just one seed, and it's actually growing 2 trees here, as you can see. Then once they reach the top of the enclosure, then I'm going to have to pull them out and plant them into a pot properly. But I really don't like pots, so I figured I'd put them in here for a little while. But I mean, it's only been like a week. Like, I'm being for real here. It's only been like a week, and one was like this much out of the ground when I planted it, and you can see how much it's shot up, and it already has leaves and everything. It's really crazy how fast it's been growing. So I guess I'm just gonna plant this one like right here and hope for the best and hope that it'll grow as well. This one was a little bit further along than this one is, so there's variation obviously between different ones, but I'm sure this will grow and do well. And then you can do this with other seeds as well. I've done this with lemon trees. Let me think. By the way, you can just, once you do this, you can just plant them in a pot and make sure the soil is moist. I don't like pots because water goes out of them. I grow plants really well in terrariums, as you can see, so that's what I use instead. But I will be putting it into a pot once it gets big enough that I can't leave it in the tank. You know, it obviously can't grow out because I got to keep the gecko in there. You can do this with like apple trees, pear trees. I think I've done it with apple, lemon. I didn't get them to grow after that, but I did properly propagate them using that method. And then also avocado. I've done that. I have a big avocado tree upstairs. And then, let's see, I believe like peach seeds and nectarine seeds. I'm trying to do some of those, but I didn't break them out of their original, like their main shell like I did with these. So those will probably take a really long time. And probably like normal trees. So like maple and oak and stuff like that. I'm sure that's possible. I've just never tried it. I'm trying it with an oak right now. We'll see how it goes. So the next time I get a mango, then I'll definitely be sure to do a proper video on showing you guys how to like bag it and then everything, and try to make a proper video like that. But as you can see here, here's the tree that I planted. I don't actually remember when, but it was in a terrarium. But as you can see, I upgraded my gecko's terrarium, so I actually dug these two up. So as you can see right behind here are the other trees as well. And this is kind of interesting. This one has a root growing out the bottom, but this one's actually sending up another tree, which is really interesting. It looks like I might have just broken that root, which is disappointing, but hopefully they continue to grow. They're kind of getting weird. Like these ones were growing, they're all growing really well, and then these ones kind of stopped growing leaves as much, which is kind of strange. So hopefully they'll continue growing and doing well. But that's how to propagate them and get them to grow. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like it down below. If you have any comments or concerns, put in the comments below. And subscribe to see future content on different types of trees. I want to do avocado again. And also I'm really hoping that my I have peach seeds that are propagating currently. Hopefully they will become trees. That would be really cool. And hope to see you in the next video.